I mean, she's not wrong. Most people confuse infatuation with love. Love is basically just infatuation on a chemical level telling you to breed. And that whole bonding hormone is just to make sure that you stick around long enough for the offspring to actually grow up. Which is why it fades. It's never meant to last forever. Oh god. Wait a minute, so you mean to tell me she can take an adult form at any time she wants, but she chooses to take the child form because she knows she's gonna catch more flies that way? She seems to understand these assholes very well. Yeah, she's basically proving him wrong. Bullshit! He fell in love when he saw her because she's his type. It's called a penis compass! But first, we're gonna go back to Re Zero, as we usually do. And I've got break time, luckily episode 55, which has been translated, and I thank you very much for that. And we've got another gift. Nice, nice, nice. I will count them up. Don't worry. And so we've got episode 55 of break time, which typically don't get translated. I don't know why. Because from what I hear, a lot of plot points in Re Zero are included in break time, non-anime content, and all these other things. And for whatever reason, break time doesn't get translated, so you got to do fan translations. So it's a little bit like, so it's like, yeah. So let's check out episode 55 of break time, and thank you very much for giving me the subbed version. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. I'm guessing the subtitles are sort of like in the thing. Right, so this happened in episode 1. Gotcha. Wait, he's Japanese? What? This motherfucker was isekai'd? Who the hell includes this off anime? Why is this included in non-anime content? This is pretty significant, I would say. So this is exactly what I mean. That was needed on the episodes. You know what I don't like? People are taking notes from Yoko Taro. And they're taking all the wrong notes. Emotional damage? Okay. Depression? Okay. You know, plot twists and hurting you and multi-layering so second and third watches can be just as enjoyable as the first and the second. Okay. But putting critical information outside of the main source material is not what I had in mind. That's not good, man. That changes a lot, actually. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That was supposed to be cut content from season 1. They cut it out because they thought Re Zero would never be popular enough to get a second season. Oh, one sec, thank you. I know everyone's got a hype chest. You guys are awesome, but let me read the comments. Let me read the comments, please. Let me read the comments, please. Re Zero will never be popular enough to get a second season, so they cut out a lot of critical information from season 1. Is that why the director's cut exists? I thought director's cut was just going to be like fan service. I wonder why it wasn't included, unless they want to save it for people, so maybe more important plot in the future, a novel or something. I don't know, just for sure. See, that's the little thing, right? In episode 1, you had the, what was it called? It's not called a hotel or a motel, but you had the building where they were staying, which was Japanese architecture. And he noticed a lot of things which were like, hang on a minute. This is clearly not a coincidence. This is clearly someone else who was pulled into this world and they influenced the architecture of this place. You know, there's too many similarities for it just to be purely coincidence. And so it's like, okay, that's episode 1. If they didn't include this in episode 1, it would have still been appropriate to include it in something like episode 2. But no, they included it in break time, which is not even translated officially. Come on, man! It's not even officially translated. So if I was paying to watch this, which I'm obviously not, I wouldn't be able to see this content, which means I wouldn't be privy to this information, which means there was a decision on a company business level not to translate this. That's bullshit. In the novels, we also learned he was summoned and now he lost his arm. Well, like, the fact that he's from Japan means that he isn't born special like the other people in the world that are effectively anime characters. He's just another guy. Because we haven't actually seen him fight, right? So he's just another guy. And now you find out that he's from Japan. So you can kind of surmise that, you know, he's got dealt a bad hand to begin with. It's just like, what the hell, man? All right, that was... I don't know how I feel about that. All right, now we go on with the actual episode. Subaru's screwed. You have Sirius somewhere, probably located at one of the towers. You've got Reggie, that's probably doing unquestionable evils to Emilia. Then you've got Roy, that's basically going to be fighting Julius. And then you've got Lugia, that's probably inside Central HQ, where Subaru is heading with the girl with the memory loss. That's not good. Girl with memory loss taking on a Sin Archbishop that can turn into a dragon with regenerative abilities is not going to end well. I said it in episode 2. Running in head first against the Sin Archbishop is the quickest way to get yourself killed. Here we are in episode 5, where Subaru is running in head first against a Sin Archbishop. Except this time, the Sin Archbishop has regenerative abilities, which can regenerate damage from Julius's charge-up attack. And last time I checked, Subaru doesn't have any attacks of that caliber. And last time I checked, Memory Princess Girl has lost her memory. So at best, she's got, let's say, sword mastery. But against a frickin' dragon, I don't like her odds. So I'm putting my money on Subaru dying against Lugia. Because that isn't going to go well. And that's... And on top of that, in this scenario, you've got Wilhelm the Chad and Beast Bro fighting... what's his name? From Metal Gear Rising. Sundowner and Unknown Swordmaster, right? So you've got, or it could be a Mortal Kombat reference, or it could be a McChamp. Let's call him whatever. But I'm calling him Sundowner because 2 swords. They're fighting. So you've got battle number 1, and you hope your side wins. And then you've got Julius against Roy. Battle number 2, you hope Julius wins. But come on, man, that's a Sin Archbishop versus one knight. Not exactly a good matchup. And then you're going to have potentially battle number 3, Subaru and Princess Girl against another Sin Archbishop that can turn into a dragon and regenerate. Mind you, you have multiple Sin Archbishops and we've only seen 2 fingers. I keep saying time and time again, we've got an unknown number of fingers, and I would say it is possible to have more Sin Archbishops, but I say it's more likely to have fingers rather than Sin Archbishops. This is going to end badly. And it looks like Reinhardt is just staying next to his princess. And he's not picking up the phone. So, he's out of play. Let's assume he's out of play. This is not a good hand. You've got Japan bro, Al, running to his princess. But frankly, I don't see her getting involved. If anything, Emilia being kidnapped, Amnesia Princess Girl potentially dying, benefits her. Oh yeah, and Felt's also being held hostage. Why would Priscilla get involved? 3 princesses dying would be in her favor. She's got no incentive to get involved. So, like, you've got... This is all round bad. And mind you, this is all happening because... Let's not reset after we screwed up and lost Emilia to Reggie and Sirius is there and we're injured and everyone's out. So, like, at this point, this is a train wreck. It's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. And of course, this is the first thing I see. Are you guys familiar with the Brazen Bull? I want to Brazen Bull this guy. I have to be honest. Remember how I said Subaru's smile annoys the shit out of me? This guy's smile now annoys me more. I didn't think it was possible, but this guy's face displeases me more than Subaru's face. I didn't think it was possible, but here we are. I want to Brazen Bull this guy. If you guys don't know what a Brazen Bull is, I can play it during the commercial, but I want to Brazen Bull this guy. And if I have to explain why, I can't. I can't. I'm not explaining. If you can't figure it out. Wait, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I think she's gonna say she's not. And then she's gonna say, I kissed a boy before. And he's just gonna be like, that's not what I meant. Oh my god, she's gonna say it, isn't she? Excuse me? I thought she was gonna say no, but okay. God damn it! Oh my god, this guy's taking it a step further. He's taking it a step further. I never knew you could take it a step further, but here we are. Tell me that the maid was the one to undress her. Tell me that the maid was the one to undress her. And I might lower your torture a little bit. Number 184. Is this servant number 184 or... No, he did a lot... Oh my god. He's keeping... No comment. I have no right to comment. Wait, what? What? She will hold the same role as the rest of you. What do you mean same role? I thought you had 79 wives, not 184. I want to call Pandora. NANI?! So this guy doesn't have wives. He literally just kidnaps people and breaks them down psychologically until they stop fighting back. So it's not even Stockholm Syndrome, it's just basic brainwashing. It's just basic indoctrination. I will remove you from your environment, remove you from your support network, isolate you from everyone else, and then break down your self-identity by removing your name and stopping you from doing the things which are natural, like smiling, so that everything that makes up who you are disappears in your mind, and then you just become a basic shell of a person. And then I'm going to positively reinforce that by saying things like good girl. That's indoctrination. That's not even Stockholm Syndrome. That's just pure indoctrination. That's like little step-by-step indoctrination. And using shaming is one level of that. Literally stripping down someone naked and even removing their choice of clothing. Removing every single choice the person has. From what they wear, to what they eat, to how they speak, to how they look, to how they everything. It's literally step-by-step how you break down people's self-identity. This isn't just like having 80 wives. This is worse. Much worse. Really bad. I don't think people fully comprehend what's happening here. Trust me, he's worse. Is it because he has a small penis? This town is obsessed with the number 4. Ah, that's like a chimera. Dragon, lion, serpent. It's like a chimera of sorts. Or polymorphing into things. You see, I still dislike this face. I still get quite a bit of happiness imagining the rabbits eating his eyes. And the nerve endings and everything in between. But I hate Reggie more. That's the thing. I don't hate him any less. I just hate Reggie more. There's plenty of hate to go around. But, like, Reggie's... He was on the list. Now he's going higher on the list. It's pretty amazing how quickly he's ascending that list. He might even top that list at some point. Brazen Bull or boiled in oil? No. Definitely Brazen Bull. Definitely Brazen Bull. Oil's too quick. Oil, you'll literally just die when your blood temperature gets too high. Your brain cooks. Whereas the Brazen Bull is nice and slow. That's why the Brazen Bull. See, this is not a good setup. Little girl user. How can you say that? Remember your goal here, little girl user. How can you say that with a straight face? How are you not ashamed? Oh, right, you don't have shame. You're you. You're not capable of feeling shame. That glass would cut him like a bitch. But anyway, what do I know about glass? Remember how I said them fighting a dragon is not going to end well? Well, it's not going to end well. No, don't sheath your blade. The problem is she regenerates injuries. She's not done. Why did you stop? Why did you turn your back to the enemy? Why are you both stupid? enemy! Stop turning your back to the enemy! Oh god, there's another Archbishop, isn't there? Or this is the meat storage room where she puts the bodies. I mean, if it's where the bodies are, you'd be able to smell it. Because you know what happens with the internal organs? Like a day after death? And all the gases release? You'd be able to smell it from a mile away, I'm telling you now. Oh no, it's just giant flies. What is this, Australia? You know, the interesting thing about flies is they actually don't just eat things, they vomit, and then their vomit basically starts melting up whatever they're on, and that liquefies it, and then they suck it up. So flies, if they're big enough, can actually be used defensively. They just vomit on you, and you would basically be dissolved by their acids. Oh yeah, he's gonna die! Yeah, I think they had my idea. Subaru, this is where you close the door and slowly walk away. Oh no, he left the door. Oh god, she possessed the little girl. Then what the hell is the dragon? No, seriously, then what the hell is the dragon? So he had enough time to learn how to use a whip to do that, but he didn't have enough time to learn how to control his emotions. And not turn his back to opponents. And remember to close doors. Jesus, he really did put all these points in the whip. Well, that's mildly disturbing. So she's basically a Dragon Ball Z character. It's actually pretty good that her first attack was a kick to the solar plexus, and because he hasn't actually mastered how to breathe and take hits, he's basically been winded in the first attack. So she disabled him with the first attack, and the rest is all just flavor. He really did put all his points in the whip. You're Lugia now. Why are they all underage? Oh god, it's one of those anime. So, humans that you either devoured, ate, or turned using your eggs. How can you not understand it, Subaru? Some people just find it fun. How does he not understand something so basic? No, don't kill him. You don't want to reset it. You want to keep him alive long enough so the loop actually gets a new checkpoint and he can't go back. Because remember, he's supposed to not want to die because something about valuing himself or some shit. But like, yeah. Nice work, Subaru. Well, she found the right fandom for that shit. Seriously, she did. So that's why she took the form of a little girl. She understands the target audience. I mean, she's not wrong. Most people confuse infatuation with love. Love is basically just infatuation on a chemical level telling you to breed. And that whole bonding hormone is just to make sure that you stick around long enough for the offspring to actually grow up. Which is why it fades. It's never meant to last forever. Oh god. Wait a minute, so you mean to tell me she can take an adult form at any time she wants, but she chooses to take the child form because she knows she's gonna catch more flies that way? She seems to understand these assholes very well. Yeah, she's basically proving him wrong. Bullshit! He fell in love when he saw her because she's his type. It's called a penis compass. Bullshit! Also bullshit! I like this one. She makes a very good point. She's like, are you gonna love her? Really? What if, let's see, she's 80 and can't walk? Exactly. I love how she went for the leg that was injured. She's like, I could go for the other leg, which would tactically be smarter because it would incapacitate you more, but I know that you can't fight back, so at this point I'm just torturing you. This one gets it. Can you breathe fire? Because if you can close that wound, you can hopefully keep him alive long enough to reset the checkpoint. Oh, so your blood is what turns people. Wait, so all those eggs are basically your blood? How much blood do you have? But then again, you did just rip off your entire disguise. Hey, this will actually keep him alive. Because even if he transforms into something else, he technically won't die. So I wonder who the dragon was. So who was that dragon? Because clearly that dragon doesn't like Lugia. So the dragon was someone that got turned into a dragon. The real question is who? So how many fingers do Archbishops usually have? Because I think Betelgeuse had like 8 or 10. And you've got a council of 10. So if your fingers are any good, 1 finger per council member should be enough. Or in the case of like 4 Archbishops, send 4 apiece. You sound like a brothel. Oh god, it's her again! Forbidden method? What, did you use your own body parts or something? 2 minutes? You just wasted 15 seconds! Oh my god, and Reinhardt is still here. Oh god, you're about to get Subaru'd. Hey, look, an excuse. Fulfill Freud's destiny. Kill your father. Okay, firstly, a bottle almost never breaks like that. Like, almost ever. Like, ever. So, good luck. Maybe you should eat some burgers. I hear thunder, so in case the stream cuts, it's because of the thunderstorm. Finally! Simp! Damn it! Well, there goes the city. Is he still alive? Please tell me he's alive. Good dragon, keep him alive. No, don't let him drown. We need him alive, damn it. Yes, keep him alive. We need him alive, god damn it. You see, the bullshit part is the dragon blood will probably not fully turn him. He'll probably end up getting an ability from the dragon blood. Because probably what the, what's it called? The thing Betelgeuse put in himself. The thingy of sloth. Whatever it's called. The ability or whatever. It's probably tied to the blood. So by giving him blood, he's probably going to get a little bit off it. Sloth factor. Yeah, the blood is probably the factor. So by giving him some blood, if his body doesn't fully reject it, he might actually get some of the factor. So he might actually get a power-up, which would give him regenerative abilities by giving him the ability to change his body. So he might actually get a power-up from it, which is not what I want. I personally want him to suffer, but like, you know how it is. One of the posters for Season 3 shows the reflection of his leg looking weird. Well, that could probably be it. I just wanted him to stay alive long enough for the checkpoint to re-happen, so that he can't go back and fix up his mistakes. I'm cheering for the witch cult here. I'm on their team. You're in on this? I have serious reservations. Fuck off! That fucking face. I can't believe she's in on this! I was fine with everything else. Okay, maybe not the little girl stuff, but like, I was fine with just about everything else. But then you did the kidnapping of the little girls and the forced marriage and shit. And now I have problems with that, you know what I mean? Like, I was okay with just about everything else. I was okay with the murder, the torture, the sadism, the flies. I was okay with all of that. The experimentation with people. I was fine with all of that. But then you had to go and help Reggie. And I've got serious reservations with that. You would think a girl would have reservations with that, right? Like, you know what I mean? You would think a girl wouldn't be into that shit. But she's like, now I'm fine with this. Let Reggie do what he likes. In fact, I demand the ceremony take place here. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, it takes a special level of effed up to be okay with that. Especially for a girl. Typically, it's only a response to sexual trauma. But, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But then again, she's from one of those royal families, and they're known for that sort of shit. Which of the 4 Sin Archbishops do you like? Sirius is very entertaining. I like Sirius. Very entertaining. Reggie, he made the list, so you know how that goes. Roy, I don't really know. He's just doing his weird thing. He's just talking about eating people and shit. And I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not necessarily for it or against it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not against gluttony or anything like that. I'm a foodie, and I love food, so I completely get where he's coming from. But then, like, the rest of his character and everything that he does is just kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And then you've got Lust, which was doing well so far. And then she does the whole, like, I'm okay with Reggie thing. And I'm just like, well, I'm not okay with Reggie thing. So by association, I'm not alright with you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't endorse that, you know? But I kind of find it funny. Is like, I can take any form I want, and I choose to take a form of a little girl because I know my target audience is into little girls. And so here we are. And she's, yeah, little girls. Oh, God. I have reservations against that. You know what I mean? I really do. I really do.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun size, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.